options are working. So I just logged in on my phone.
Alrighty.
On a happy note, we're getting really good reviews for the show this week. I mean, this is like the best we have ever,
Oh, I
ever
bet.
had as
We should just
far
do
as
silent the whole time.
yeah. Yeah, I've been on for like 15 minutes without a peep. And I don't get it. Like I'm looking at the mic interface and it's getting sound, but it's not making it to the computer. And like I have 2 or 3 mics hooked up. Not a damn one of them is
See,
making it to the
I,
computer.
I
And I
had
don't
that
know
issue
why.
the other day, and some people heard me and some people didn't. And I was like, all right, what's going on here? I think everybody was just screwing with me.
Yeah, I watched that show in replay and I heard you.
I
So
know, but it was
I don't know.
frustrating because I was
I
trying to
think they
redo
were
everything
messing
in the
with you.
world. I think they
I think they
were.
were messing with you. So anyhow, thanks for the people who hung out and gave me feedback and confirmed that in fact I was not making any sound because I was sitting here going, "What's going on? Why does it look like I'm on, but I don't hear myself?" Let's see if I can set this little camera up. There we go. So we're
That is
just going
hilarious.
live. We're going live from the iPhone today, and I'm going to watch in the background on the computer and bring up screens to share and that kind of stuff there because we have so many cool things to talk about. That's what's killing me is I wasn't able to start the show right, but we got a lot of things to
I've
talk
got. I mean,
about.
I can go to my screen and probably share.
Yeah,
Maybe.
you can do that. I should be able to share from here
Yep.
as well. Let me close a
Okay.
couple of these windows and we will verify that. Oh, I got to click the right thing here. Screen. Hey, that's enough sass out of you. Yeah, looks like screen sharing from the computer still works. I just can't figure out how to get sound out of my computer. So we're just going to roll with it like this for now.
I like it.
Because that looks like it should be the correct device coming in. I don't know. It's the new computer. Last week's show was the very first time I used this computer, and it hasn't been rebooted in like a week. So maybe that's the issue. Is there's something with it being new and it needs to be rebooted or something? I don't know.
Maybe. I don't
Because it's
understand
getting
computers at all.
updates. I don't know. I do apologize. I will try to remember reboot the internet and reboot the computer before every show, just to be sure. But I'm
I'll
afraid
call and remind them, everybody.
if I reboot it now, it's going to kill the stream. So we're just going to roll with it this way. Next time, I'll move to the cell phone backup more quickly as well. So anyhow, let's talk about the show. What we typically talk about: reviews that have been published, things that are in the queue, and then shit shooting. Right. So let's dig in and start going through those 3 topics. Reviews that have been published. Oh, we got the firearms crowd in the house today, so y'all are not going to necessarily be interested in this. So I'll make it quick. If you do any backpacking, camping, anything like that, understand that there's some new technology out there. They call the pots heat exchanger pots. They have like a little radiator built onto the bottom that helps absorb more of the energy from the flame from your stove and transfer it into the pot so that it heats water more efficiently. When you're backpacking, that's really important because it means you have to carry less fuel and it takes less time to get your water heated to rehydrate your food, that kind of thing. So it actually is important to people who backpack. But if you do any backpacking, you want to check these out. Go check out this article. There's a bunch of links to different options for products. It's super cool, really neat stuff. If you're into backpacking and you like gear for that. Okay, so also another
Or
backpacking
survival.
publish. Yeah, well, yeah.
Either way.
Yeah. So another one, and this could be important for people transporting other kind of stuff as well. You know, maybe if you have something important that you don't want to get torn up by baggage handlers, put it in another bag, like a sacrificial outer bag. And you see here, this guy Mike is carrying a duffel bag that has backpack straps with his backpacking backpack inside it, so that if something gets damaged, it's that outer bag, not the bag that he needed to take on the trail. So this article talks about different options for how to protect your bag. And I've even got a couple videos on there if you're into that kind of thing. But again, we don't really have the we don't really have the camping crowd here, so we'll go quick on that. When building a full auto Glock, it's best to start with a polymer 80 lower in case you get caught, so it won't run. I don't know. I've not really looked into this, but I'm going to say if what we call is it best, if best means will it have the most dramatic outcome that could have potential to create the best video for people who happen to be nearby and have a camera who could capture it, then I would say you want something that's going to run at least for a little bit, because then, like if I happen to be close by and I can catch the video, it's probably going to be a better video if it runs at least for a little while and then blows up. But yeah, I don't know.
Always have the camera going. Rules of the road.
Yeah, I'm just going to stick with that type of answer because I honestly don't know a lot about building full auto Glocks. I've seen a couple. Adam at what's Adam's thing called? You know Adam, TJ, the full auto suppress fest guy, whatever it is.
Yeah, Adam. So
what's his channel? I'm blanking. Anyhow, he does all kind of like NFA review stuff. That's
NFA review, excellent.
NFA review channel.
Yep.
He's brought his Glock 18 to some range events, and it looks pretty cool. But I've never tried to build one. We should do that. We should do a full auto Glock pretty soon.
Frank Von Armory has that. Don't they have that binary trigger for the Glock?
Oh, we should get one of those.
Saying close.
Well, and for context, right? When I say we should build one, I'm talking about Alan at Quarter Horse Arms,
right,
who is an SOT and an 0207, FFL. So he can build one as a post sample legally, right? That's what I'm referring to. Okay, I'm not
Mr. Agent, sir, the one guy who's listening
should build it. I'm saying that's something Alan and I have talked about, is building a post sample for his company, Quarter Horse Arms, who is legally allowed to do so.
Right.
Yes. And I agree. There you go. And I mean, we've already got through Quarter Horse Arms, we have a legal M16A1 that's a post sample. We have an AK-47 that is a post sample.
How's that thing going?
He wants it needs repairs right now. He wants to do something based on like an MP5, which I think would be really awesome. And he's talked about doing like a Glock 18 as well. So I don't know. It's his business. He has to decide what his business goals are and what post sample would most readily align with his business goals and what he wants to produce at Quarter Horse Arms. So yeah, I don't know beyond that. Okay, so what else were we going to talk about? This other one, I think I mentioned it last week. I'm going to show it one more time because I've sold a bunch of stuff off of here. So I just want to point out, if you know anyone who likes guitar stuff, some of these are still available. Like a bunch of these on this page up here at the top are still available. I just packaged up one that, I thought I had a picture of it on here. I must have taken it off already because it just sold today. One of the an 80s Japanese Les Paul copy, really, really cool, somewhat rare, kind of oddball guitar that just sold today. All this stuff at the bottom has sold already, all the pedal boards and guitar pedals and everything. So if you know anyone who's into that stuff, if they went in on any of the deals that I got up there, they need to move quickly because they're going pretty fast. And I will also highlight, while we're here talking about stuff that I need to sell, I say we're going to talk about it. There it's loading. I've still got a few. I am almost out of the big ass military. If you would like a shed, if you'd like a carport, if you'd like something to store all your crap in, or
Grow
your
house.
valuable
I mean,
property,
whatever.
whatever. Uh, yeah, I don't know.
Whatever you
That
do with
stuff's
it is your
apparently
business.
borderline legal in some places. So,
Yeah.
and exactly. You pays your money, you do what you want with it. I'm not going to
Options, baby.
restrict you. Yeah. So, I mean, don't tell me if you're going to do something illegal with it.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
want
know.
to know about that
I
stuff.
don't want to know, but I kind of want to know.
Yeah, here we go.
Let me
Rearranging
know
my
when the crop's ready.
yeah, I don't do that stuff. So
I don't either.
I
I
really
stick
don't
to
have
booze.
it. Yeah.
Booze is
Okay.
my drug of choice.
So that's what was published. What's upcoming? I've really been trying to put time into some of my post backpacking trip gear review videos, and they're taking absolutely forever. I think I published one a couple days ago, that I should probably do a container article on Gear Report to go with it, but I haven't yet. So I've produced one that covered some of the. Oh, it went with that baggage article, and the next one is how to organize your backpack, because it actually does make a difference when you're on a schedule, trying to get in and out of camps in a hurry. Um, for the type of backpacking that we do on those Philmont trips with the scouts every year. So that's on the way. And then if you look at our YouTube presences,
Presence. Yeah, I don't
yeah,
know.
I mean we've got multiples now. We have the main Gear Report channel that we've had for several years. I mean, we've got more than 700 videos up on that channel. Fairly well established, I'd like to think. And then we've got the
Thank you.
new Camping Gear Report channel, and that's where all of this backpacking content, all the Philmont content, I'm moving it that direction, as well as I've been doing camping gear reviews, a bunch of tent reviews, that kind of stuff. Whole bunch of shorts, just because they're easier, quicker and easier. But then we also launched a few weeks ago the Gear Report Firearms channel, and we've got only shorts up there so far. And I have paused working on those. I'm going to work on some of those this weekend, and see if I can't get some videos up from the range day on Sunday at Quarter Horse Arms, where we shot all sorts of stuff. We shot and by we I mean Alan at Quarter Horse Arms and I. We shot the AREX. Um, so we've had what, TJ, 5 or 6 or 7
Yeah,
AREX Delta
quite a few.
second gen reviews, like a ton of them
Oh
from a
yeah,
bunch of different people at Gear Report.
it's
Now
my.
we've moved up to the AREX Zero
That one's sexy. I
S.
like that one.
This is the Zero 2S,
Yeah,
and it's a metal frame and it's got the polymer grips over it, and it's, I don't know, it's kind of 1911 like.
yeah.
Um, I really really like this. This is a 9mm pistol, and I've got some video of me shooting it. I've got some video of Alan shooting it, and some pictures and video of the targets, and most of the stuff that I need to do that review. And then we've got from Grand Power. Oh, where's the camera? There it is. Oh, it's going to fall out. We've got the P40L, which is a 10mm pistol that is fairly 1911 like up top, but then it's on a polymer frame. And did some shooting with this and some of the old ARX Polycase 10mm prototype ammo that they sent me a few years ago, when I was like, thanks, but I don't have a 10mm. So now I got one. We finally tested it, and I talked to Kat at Global Ordnance today and said, hey, Kat, shot great with the Polycase ARX ammo that I had, but it's like 90 grain, kind of frangible-ish
Yeah.
type stuff. I need some like real 10mm ammo, some FMJ and some duty carry type ammo. She said, we're out of stock, but let me see if the distributors have any. So hopefully I'll get some ammo in, and I can do a more thorough look at that here shortly. I'd
Well,
like to
that one
show
turned out
you.
nice.
Yeah, this is one of the very first. Yeah, check it. Oh, you got all right. So what I was getting ready to show here is something that you have already experienced. All right, where's the camera? There it is.
I've experienced a lot. I'm gonna throw it out there.
What's that?
I've experienced a lot. That's why I look the
All
way
right.
I do. I tell you what, though, your phone makes you look fantastic right now.
It's making me look skinny. This kind of down
Yes,
from the
dude.
bottom,
I was like,
and it's
Jeff looks
hiding.
awesome like this. Look at
It's
that.
hiding. Look at this.
Just
So you get up
just
here, and
use your
it's like, oh
phone
my
from now
god,
on.
no, no,
Screw
no, no.
using your computer. Use your phone, dude. You look way better.
I may. Well, and it's
I
partially
mean,
I've been running the computer
I look
at a different.
milky. I almost look sick.
All right, where I can't find the screen up here. Like I'm even wondering what. Oh, it's because I'm using the wrong camera. I'm holding up the computer camera. I'm like, how is this
I
not
don't
working?
see it.
Because I'm
What's
on
going
the
on?
phone
It's the
camera.
phone, Jeff.
So yeah, what I wanted to show you is the crack. I had this outside. Um, it's okay if I show you my crack, right? I had this
My
outside
crack's
in the
bigger.
sun to try to use it as a backdrop as I was taking pictures, the still photos for the reviews of all these guns that I'm showing you. And it was so hot in the sun that I heard a little pop and then noticed
Yep.
that crack up here.
Look at
And
my Diamondback one,
yeah, yeah. So live and learn. I got to be careful when I take
dude.
that out.
It's the wood. It's it's, I don't know. It gives a character though, like
It
that.
does. It does. And I have to for the standard disclaimer. All of these firearms that I'm not handling, I'm just kind of showing them on camera here, are unloaded and we're in a safe environment. And the
That
ammo's
optic
not
looks
anywhere
fantastic.
nearby. And so this is the Taurus G3C, the compact model Toro, they call it. Taurus Optics Ready option, and it's got the Holosun 507C X2 on top, and that's got the primary arms
Yep.
ACSS Vulcan, which
Yep.
is the circle with the little vertical chevron in the center.
Yeah.
Freaking love it. It is awesome. As far as being able to get on target quickly, the big ring helps you get on the target, and then that little chevron points you right towards getting
Yeah.
the dot where you need it.
It's crazy how that little bit of you're like, wow, how easy is that?
Yeah, it's really, really cool. I like that. So that one's another one that I shot out at Quarter Horse Arms, and I've got my little Gear Report Outdoors one here, and then the Gear Report Firearms,
Oh,
and then that's a real crisp looking outdoors.
it
But
is.
anyhow, I got a bunch of those. So let's see. Got to figure out how to do the rest of these. Um, I mean, I've already said that they're all unloaded. Like, look at that. The chamber is empty. There's not a mag in it. And I'm in my office. I don't even have ammo up here. So this is a completely safe firearm. There's
Oh
nothing
God, it's so
that can.
sexy.
I know. So this is the Maxim Defense PDX in 300 Blackout. I've had this one for a while, and I've been waiting on the suppressor to come in for it. And I finally got tired of waiting and said, you know what, I'm just going to go out and shoot it some more. And the hate brake is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nice little compensator on the front, and then we've got their buttstock, their CQB buttstock on the back that just pulls out, like no button push. It just yank it and it comes right out. This thing is tiny. Like, I wonder, is it smaller than the Sig Rattler? I think it is. All right, let me see. That's not the Sig Rattler.
Just got a barrel of guns next to him, just pulling them out. Like, that one's not it.
Well, you know what it is. Wonder. I can probably pick this up and show you guys how I carry all of my little PDW guns to the range. Excuse me. I carry them to play pickleball, and then I've got a bag full of guns because it holds all of my different PDWs in here.
As well as your pickleball players. We
That's
know.
not all right. That's not that's not the Sig Rattler either. But again, all of these unloaded, empty chamber, no magazine, completely
Oh
safe.
God, quit
This
showing
one's
off.
got the pistol brace on it. This is the brand new. All right, here we go. This is the brand new Maxim Defense MD9. It's the 9mm bundle of sexiness
Sexy
in
too.
pistol form, and I've got the buttstock brace for it as well. If we want to SBR it, I don't know if we're going to do that or not. We shall see. But anyhow, it takes Glock style mags, and it is glorious. And I'll tell you that I was switching this Vortex AMG UH1, which is like a tank of a red dot. I was switching it back and forth, and it's like dead nuts on with both of them with no adjustment. I don't understand how, like out of the box, it just happens to be perfect at
Machining,
30
dude.
yards.
Because
But
those things are machined perfectly.
but I take it off and put it on the other one, and bang bang and tink 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 every time, and then same with the other one. But anyhow, so we had these both out at the range, doing cool things with both of the Maxim Defense, the PDX and the MD9. And what was I looking for? I was looking for this
You were
one.
looking for the Sig. You were looking for the Sig Rattler.
All right, Sig Rattler. Also empty chamber, no magazine, completely safe and empty. And let's see
I
here.
know. I know. He's freaking. I know he is freaking flexing. Look at him.
Yeah, so they're like exactly the same length. From the back of the pistol brace on the Rattler and the back of the stock on the Maxim to the front of the hate brake, or the little 3-prong flash suppressor. So
Yeah, Honcho, exactly. What's
same
lying
spot.
around here at my feet? Oh, look at this. Whatever. Just flexing hard with the Maxim sexiness up there.
So can you put comments on the screen now, TJ?
I'm not, no, because I just signed in on the regular.
You didn't come in as
No, because you were
your
having issues, so I
co-host?
didn't. You were having issues, and I didn't know if you were going to shut off. So I figured if I went on that one, I'd be safe.
That's probably smart. Yeah. Let me check my floor gun. You say it like you don't have floor guns.
Dude, I don't. I have desk optics. I mean, that's pretty much it.
I feel
Whatever.
bad. I feel bad, but like normally I'd at least have pocket guns or something. All I've got are floor guns today, or I have pickleball bag guns.
You have pickleball bags.
You know what? And I've actually been thinking
pickleball. Right, exactly, Rod. Yeah, that's how I feel.
So, and I am fairly certain that this one, the MD9, isn't out yet. Like when you say you peasants don't have these, I'm not saying anyone is a peasant. I'm just saying I'm fairly confident that no one watching has this, because I suspect
I don't.
that, like probably 5 or 10 of them have made their way out of the shop into people like me's hands, and that's it.
Yeah, isn't that it? Like, I'm like, I mean, I got plenty of beer. I'm rich in the studio here.
Oh, and I'm not.
I
I
could drink
gotta be on the road at 5 in the morning to take my little princess to the state championship swim meet. So
that's a worthy cause.
yeah. So let me show you something else. And this one,
While you're flexing, why not? Let's go. What else you got in
this
there?
isn't really much of a flex. This is some Chinesium here. This
Okay,
is
never mind.
a digital night. Wrong camera. Digital night vision binocular. It says binocular. It only has one lens. Doesn't that make it a monocular?
Yep.
And you hold it, what would look like, I would think you do it this way, with these up against your eye. It actually goes the other way.
How's it work?
Oh, this is the IR emitter. And then this is just a huge screen on the inside.
Oh.
And and I'm waiting on them to send me batteries because they forgot to put batteries in it. It takes huge batteries, and it'll run off of USB. It takes USB-C.
They're mining the lithium right now as you speak. They're doing it.
Yeah. Well, they need to
It's fun.
pick up the pace on that.
Listen, I know.
And the person in China was getting a little upset with me, like, well, can you just order it? We'll pay you back. And I was like, I don't have time to deal with this. Just send me something. Like, you were supposed to have batteries with it, and you didn't, and that's fine. But
That's
don't try to get me to jump through hoops and stuff because
right.
I don't have time. All right, so it's got this big
that.
screen in there.
Yeah,
Of
I see
course, all
that.
you see is me.
No,
But
I can see this. I can see the screen. That looks awesome.
yeah, I mean,
It'd be nice if it had the
it's
batteries to make it work.
yeah, like I can only use it when it's plugged in, which I guess. Oh wow, it brightens up when you turn the IR emitter on. It really, so you can see here.
Blind.
Yeah, but I mean the camera,
Yeah.
the iPhone camera really picks up that IR pretty well.
Yep.
So anyhow, it works. It does some cool stuff. But until I get the batteries to put in it,
Can't be wandering around out at night.
I can't take it outside, which makes it not as useful.
I agree, Rod.
So
Listen, Rod, they probably are working double shifts, so I think they live there.
Gun Rug, okay, and I'm getting to that one. I'm getting to it. Here we go.
Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah,
Come on, China.
People. Come
Give
on.
me that $5 battery, you bastards.
Well, and I'll be honest with you. This is because I think partially because I've been doing this for what 13, 14 years or something.
Yeah, forever.
And also that I'm in the Amazon Vine reviewer program and have reviewed 2,500 products or something. I'm on the list of every Chinese company out there, and I get 2 or 3 requests a day.
Oh, I see them
through Instagram, Facebook, emails, other I'm waiting for someone to show up knocking on my door. Hey, can you review this? Like, ugh.
Don't give them any ideas. If they're watching the show, they're going to be like, "Oh, that's a good idea."
Yeah, like anyone watches this show. I mean, present company excluded. You guys are awesome.
Sorry, everybody who's watching the show right now. It's like he didn't mean that.
Yeah. So I've been having some interesting discussions with the spousal unit as well, where the topic of I have over 700 videos on YouTube. How many do you think you've watched? And
you have a YouTube channel?
20? And I'm like, really? Help me out here. So my son's there. I'm like, dude, you're gonna redeem yourself. You're gonna redeem the family name here. And he's like, yeah, probably about the same. It's like, oh, come on, people.
Damn.
Like, I've written at least 800 articles. How many? I don't know, a handful. No respect here.
Dude.
Yeah. Seriously.
I watch all the videos, Jeff.
Thank you. It's like,
even the camping ones. I mean, I don't watch them. I put them on.
It's like, come on, just toss me a like on YouTube. I'm sorry, I got distracted. I got to show you guys something that's honestly kind of disturbing me.
I was kicking around HK on the floor. Let me get it. Hold on.
Yeah, I really do have to be careful. If I move my feet too much, I'll get blood on one of the Maxims.
Holy crap!
What?
You see the comments?
No, I had some stupid ad thing pop up on top of it. No, go away.
He's not talking to you guys. He's talking to the ad.
Holy smokes!
I know.
You're kidding me. All right, hold on. I got to share that screen, and
That's like
then it'll let me do it. Oh my goodness, Mrs. Gear Report is in the house. That never happens.
that.
With
Holy, this is a big day.
It is. It's a banner day at Gear Report. The spousal unit has checked in. While you're off the hook, you can go now. You know. I mean, thank you for coming. I watch all the videos that I'm in. That counts. Yeah.
We bailed out of Crystal's 30-year high school reunion for this.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
one of the nights. It's an all weekend thing, so I was like, I get a podcast. I'm good.
Those ads pop up on my chat window. That's what happened to me. Is they popped up on the chat window, like at the bottom where I need to click to select what to show on the screen, and that an ad, and it was an ad from the streaming company from Melon app. Put an
Because you know
ad
why?
over the controls I need to operate the show that I'm using their
they've got you.
software to run.
Let's put an ad up where he can't delete or skip the ad. Watch this.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. So anyhow, I wanted to bring this other one up, and I'm sorry about that, AR gun 1776. I hate that you're feeling the same pain I am. So TJ, what caught my eye on here? It could be so many things, right? It could be one of the videos from the Camping Gear Report channel. Obviously, that's
obviously.
Y'all need to go watch that. It could be the Darkness, which is, I don't want to say the single greatest band ever, but they're pretty awesome, right? It could be, wait a second, there's an Arex Alpha competition pistol out, and no one at Gear Report's reviewing it?
We don't have one?
How did that happen?
I don't know.
I don't know either. You know what I just saw, though? Ooh, I got to find... I had a battery pack up here in my pocket. I put it somewhere. I'm going to have to go grab a cable. Since I'm using the iPhone to broadcast, I just had a low battery warning pop up.
Poor planning.
So, yes, I shall return.
For a tech guy, you figure he would have all this stuff at hand.
Talk amongst yourselves.
We'll talk amongst ourselves. Don't you worry. And he leaves this crap on the screen. I can't change it. Yeah, Honcho. Yeah, see, I watch all the ones I'm in too. There's a few of them. None of the camping stuff.
You could be in the camping stuff if you want. I'm just saying, I will include you in that stuff if you'd like.
We'll do. Listen, give me when we go to IV88. Give me a something to sleep in or hammock in, and I will do a review, and you can video it. I'll do the camping stuff.
I just made this even better by going for a new angle.
That is. I don't want to see it. Listen.
There we go.
You look like a top.
I got to figure out how to hold this with the charging cable down there without it falling. Let's see if that works. It's probably going to fall, but we'll leave it there for now.
All the technology and knowledge you have, and this is where you're at with the iPhone.
Well, I know, and it's honestly, I do apologize. I was just got out Flex. What did I miss?
Because you don't have the Arex competition pistol. None of us do.
Oh, that one. That right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, something's going to happen as a result of that. Let me tell you. No, honestly, Global Ordnance is the importer and distributor for the Arex line of firearms. And
I like them.
They've been phenomenal to work with. And I do joke about this, but I know that if it's going to help them meet their goals to get one in our hands, then, I'll get a note that says, hey, who can we send this to? And if I really want one to look at, they would probably, send one to review. But they've been good to us. We really try to be reasonable with them, and we try to get things when it's going to be beneficial to our audience, and not just when we want stuff. So, there went the camera. Because that's really what's important.
It is.
It's
all about you guys. See. You're welcome.
and my ability every 18 months or so to do a show where I have a little bit of flexing, because usually it doesn't happen.
No.
But it was nice to do
Yeah,
that.
because you can talk camping stuff
Oh,
and,
dang
and
it.
and shout out all this gobbledygook about camping stuff and names, and I'm like, I have no idea.
Yeah. And you know what? I almost tripped
Do
over
you buy
down
that at
here.
Walmart? No, not at Walmart.
I just kicked this little night vision device down there. I forgot it was down there. Man,
This is my
it's
this is
just
my
crazy.
this is my Speedo night vision monocle here. Sorry, just hanging
Speedo.
out,
Yeah.
around.
Yeah. So anyhow, that's
I
some of
should
the
have worn my
stuff
plate carrier.
you should have.
I just roll. I ran in from the thing and I was like, I got to get online. And I got online and I was like, am I the only one here? Like, where's Jeff? And it said I was live. I was like, well, I guess I'm live.
Oh, I saw, because I was
Okay.
watching. I had the camera it was on but off screen, and actually, I should probably. What happens if I do that? Disabled your video. Okay, that's fine because I'm using the other video. Um, Dang it, I lost my train of thought. I was watching. Oh, so what I was thinking. So we got is that
Oh,
your
I found
pickleball
something else.
scope? No, I don't know anything about pickleball, but I thought, I keep seeing on this Amazon reviewer program a whole bunch of pickleball paddles.
Yep.
And I'm like, maybe I should get a few since I've got the pickleball bag that I carry around with me. But then I was like, I could see that causing problems if people are like, oh, so you have pickleball paddles and $10,000 worth of firearms in that bag. What are you trying to do? Like,
I'm trying to win
it's really,
pickleball, bitches.
yeah.
Like, I'm going to win.
I'm trying to dominate.
You walk in, you start losing, drop the PDX there. Like, what are we going to do?
I got to change my paddle. Set that off to the side while I get another paddle out.
Let me sling this over my shoulder here. All right, let's play.
I
Everyone's
think
like,
that sounds like a very, very ill-advised strategy. I know nothing about pickleball, but to me that sounds like a bad strategy. I don't know. It may be awesome, but
I mean, the ultimate goal in any sport is to win.
Or have fun while winning. Yeah.
It's always fun when you're winning.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly, Honcho. There you go.
I'm always a day late and a dollar short putting these up on the screen, so I apologize.
I read them as they come up. I'm on the ball.
Yeah. Yeah. So
But I have two screens, so it's like,
we should have got you signed in where you could pull those up on the screen. I'm
I
looking
thought
around to see what else do I have up here that I can show people that is coming up in the review queue. I can't reach. I got some. Y'all want to see some carbon fiber trekking poles? I don't think I can reach them.
you showed us last week.
Did I? Okay,
Yep.
good. All right. I haven't
Yes.
actually gotten out to try those yet, but I'm hoping to. Did I show you I showed you the baby blue guitar last week, right?
I don't know. It was a guitar. I think I phased out.
I actually don't know where it is.
Probably
Oh,
buried
there
under
it
the
is.
guns.
No, it's around the corner. I can't reach it, and
We have like an 8-foot wingspan. How can you not reach stuff?
It's beside the reloading bench, which
Oh,
and I've got all my floor guns are between me and there. So to get to those
you can't wheel the chair over, so you've got to I got to get up.
I feel like this is the flexing show, so I should, because I've got a bunch of the well, you know what, this isn't a good example. I was gonna say I've got a bunch of the cheap like knockoff guitars up here, and let's see if we start at that end. Nope, that one's expensive. That's a Godin. It's a It's a Canadian brand. That one was actually made in the U.S. or assembled in the U.S. This is actually a cheap one. The big yellow one is a knockoff of a Gretsch. I call it the Fretch. It's the fake Gretsch. So if it were real, that's like a $3,000 guitar, but instead it's like a cheap knockoff. It actually plays awesome though. That's another Godin that was made in the U.S. That one is pretty cool. That's a Fender, and then that's an Ibanez. So I mean, none of those are like the super cheap ones, except the knockoff, and it was probably several $100s when it was new. But because it's fake, the guy that I got it from, like, he couldn't try to sell it at a reasonable price because that's selling, fake goods. So I got that one for next to nothing, and I'm stuck with it because I can't really sell it now because it's fake, and I don't want to get in trouble for selling a fake, which is fortunate. It looks awesome. It plays amazing. So I'm okay with it. I'll just keep it.
There you
go. But you know what? I feel like I should go get it because I want to talk about it. Talk amongst yourselves.
There he goes. You hear him tripping as he trips over a bunch of the floor guns. I know. Say, total gobbledygook, whatever he said, Honcho. I know.
Yeah. So and you'll be pleased to know, Honcho, that I had these leaned up against my banjo. So,
I know. I'm looking to knock you for the banjo. That's on my list to own is a banjo, and I will sit here and try to figure out how to play it.
Since I'm flexing, since today is the flex show, I'm just going to get it all.
There you go.
Get it all out.
Get it all. See, and you can flex all you want. You know what I'm flexing? A working microphone and computer right now.
Yeah. Good.
That's all I got.
I'm still broadcasting. So that's all I really
know.
care about.
You can nuke me at any moment.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but no, this is cool. Like for people, dude, don't make me go get the ukulele. It's like, I don't want to step over the floor guns again. Anyhow,
I tripped on the floor night vision.
I think I showed this one a couple weeks ago. This is a Gibson Les Paul that had some issues, so I got it cheap, and I was able to fix it, and now it plays amazing, and I absolutely love it. I got two of them a couple days apart, and the idea was, get them and flip them real quick and sell them, and that one is going to be harder to sell, I think. This also a Fender Stratocaster. So I mean, these aren't like $3,000 guitars. This isn't a mega flex. This isn't like the Maxims and the Sig Rattler that are like higher dollar.
I'm still hurt from the Maxims. They sting me.
You can buy this one for $750. It's for sale. And you know what? I take that back. I just marked it down. It was $751. I moved it to $749, and this had some
bargain
issues.
Basement people.
Man, it had some issues. Whoever installed this new bridge and the new nut up here at the top didn't know what the hell they were doing. It took me a few hours to get this filed down correctly, so all the strings are at the right height and the slots are right. And I put titanium saddles in here, and man, it sounds awesome. Like, I have it for sale and I need to sell it, but that's going to be painful when that sells. I really am not looking forward to that. But I will. This one back here is gone. Like, it's here. It's just here temporarily. If you were at the Iraq veteran event and saw Bill that had the tan Humvee, everyone knows Ruben, who's there at that event with us with the slantback Humvee. Bill had the Special Forces Humvee and his son Ben, and Bill is trading me a bunch of Humvee parts for that guitar. So that's going to go to Ben. Big Ben is going to learn to play guitar on that Fender Stratocaster. So I'm pretty stoked for him. All right, did I put that up there? No ukulele Is your ukulele within arm reach, TJ? I feel like
It's not. It's outside in the living room.
yeah. Well, of course it is, because that's where
I,
you use it.
I need to update my studio. I need to put some things within arm's reach. Like I need a
Yeah.
gun wall over here, just offset, so I can just go. Oh, look at this. Here's a gun. Here's another one.
No, see, hey, you haven't been paying attention. The way it works is you just put them on the floor, and then they're right there.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, just get yourself a pickleball bag. They have pickleball in Florida, right? That's all you need. All right,
I mean, I'm sure they do.
here we have ukulele chord charts because everyone needs to know how to play
Yep.
chords
The
on their
ukulele.
ukulele. Yes, on the
His
ukulele.
ukulele is awesome.
Yeah, I really do like this one. This is pretty nice. It's beautiful. It sounds good. Plays nice. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I have fun with
Mine's out of tune every time I go to freaking play it. Every
I've
time I'm
got
like, barrel. I'm like, oh, whoa.
I've got some stunning video of you and the gun snob, uh, and snob with his. He had the pink ukulele, didn't he?
My twin. Yeah, he's my twin.
Yeah, yeah. You guys were rocking it pretty hard. That was fun to watch. You guys
Listen,
did a good job with the ukuleles.
when you're sexy, you can play whatever instrument you want.
Well, that's a good point. Yeah. So I invited an attorney onto the show, but it was last minute, and he wasn't able to make it to talk about. And yes, I'm changing topics here with no warning whatsoever. To talk about apparently, if you submit a multiple firearm transfer form, like you go to an FFL and you get multiple guns and they have to submit the paperwork that says you got multiples, then in some jurisdictions it is showing up on some sort of federal report that goes on a list, and they're going to like local cops and saying, hey,
Yeah,
go check on these guns and just see if they still have all of them. Like
I've seen a couple
someone,
of videos of people where it's happened.
and that's messed up, really. Um,
Well,
and I
it's a
get
whole separate form they fill out. Like I mean, a couple times I've gotten, you know, 2, 3 guns out, and I'm like, and here's, oh, you got to fill out this form. What's that for? Multiple gun per. I'm like,
right.
really? Okay.
Right. So, but here's the thing. So I've got some real questions about um, what can they legally do? Like they send people to check. Clearly, they don't have a warrant because they're asking, and
Right.
they're talking, and I'm thinking, you know what? They show up at the house and say, "Hey, we're here. Show
Do
them
you have
to
those
us.
guns you just
Just,
purchased? Like,
just show them to us, and we'll check them off the list and
none
we'll
ya.
leave." And I think my response is going to be,
None ya.
"Where's your warrant?"
Yeah. None ya business? Is that a none ya business?
Yeah. Just because yeah, okay. So it's the law for the FFL when someone buys multiple firearms. Yes, they are
Hmm.
required to fill it out.
Right.
But and yes, I get that they say they're looking for not just gun trafficking, but
Straw
but I
purchases.
guess they call it straw purchases. But I heard that Alan was saying his ATF agent said that it's more about trying to catch people who are acting as unlicensed dealers.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so that's what I'm saying, Honcho, is I don't think that, I mean, they can come, if they're coming and knocking and asking, it means they don't have a warrant, they don't have
Right.
authority. They're trying to get you to voluntarily cooperate with them. And I am of the mindset that, and I say this, I have lots of friends that are in law enforcement. I have lots of friends that are police officers, and they have told me, don't talk to police. Like only an idiot voluntarily has conversations with police. If they show up asking you questions, that's a fishing expedition. They're looking for something to hang you with. If you talk to them, that's stupid. And that's like what the police tell me. Like they are looking for something. So the problem is, I hear people say all the time, well, if you hadn't done anything wrong, you have nothing to worry about. Now, again, don't take this as like Hacho said, I'm not a lawyer at all.
Right.
So if you take this as legal advice, maybe you're stupid. But the point here is, if they knew you did something wrong, they'd be there with a warrant. They're fishing. They're looking for something.
Yep.
And even if you did absolutely nothing wrong, then and people say, well, if you did nothing wrong, you got nothing to hide. Just show them the guns and they'll leave. Yeah, but that assumes that they're going to interpret everything that they see accurately, that they're not going to go off on some tangent and make something up. And it assumes that you happen to be dealing with one of the good guys, and not some of the some of the jurisdictions that are doing this. The people they're sending out to have these discussions have histories of being very aggressively anti-Second Amendment and going after anything and everything, even if they have to make stuff up. And, I want no part in any of that. All the gun information is with the FFL where you bought the firearm. You can confirm that you bought them, but then they can kick rocks. Well, right. I mean, legally, that's why I wanted to have an attorney on to talk about it, was because that makes sense to me. Exactly. All right, let me catch up with the comments here.
Yep.
Know your state laws for buying guns, multiple purchases, also anything related to storage of firearms pertaining to kids. Okay. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. It's called knock and talk. We did it all the time with drug investigations. Exactly. So, am I correct that Rod at Aegis Gun Care was a police officer? He posted a really snazzy picture of him as a rookie on the force.
It was sexy.
Recently. Yeah. And so if they know something firmly enough to bring a charge against someone, then they're going to get a warrant. They're going to show up, and you don't have a choice. They have a warrant. If they're just knocking and asking questions, you can tell them to leave, I think, because they don't have anything. And I'm certainly not going to invite them in my house.
Oh,
because they can see something and think that it's something else, and use that to go get a warrant and then come in and tear the place up. And you know what? I'm not doing anything wrong. I got nothing to hide, but I also know that not everyone that might come into my house searching for something is a firearms expert and is going to accurately know what they're looking at. Plus, they may not know things like, I'm allowed to have machine guns. I am a responsible person in ATF parlance for a firearms manufacturer with an SOT. I usually don't have machine guns in my house. They stay in the safe at the shop. But there are times when I am legally allowed to have it in my possession, and that might happen to be while I'm at home. They could come in and, have me on the ground with a gun to the back of my head because they think they found something. Well, guess what? I'm allowed to have it. It's completely legal. So I think that having that conversation with them on your doorstep or at your door is asking for trouble.
This is your report. Will whoop their ass. That's what would happen.
Well, that's a discussion we're going to have because I'm not always here. What if someone shows up wanting to come in and search, and someone else in my family is intimidated? Oh, well, I guess we have to let them in. No, you don't. No, you want the dog to get shot? I love my dog. Don't let people in the house.
Your dog's awesome.
He is, but he'll bark and he'll scare someone because he's big. Also, how you store any class 3 items. Yeah. Right, but to get to how you store it, they got to not just get in the front door. They got to come all the way up in, and that's really invasive. And
all up in your business.
They don't have a warrant. There is no way they need to be coming in and doing that. So, yeah, they want to come do a knock and talk at my door. It's going to stop there.
Have a nice day. Click.
Well, seriously. Yeah, and it's going to be polite.
I'm going to put it to the test.
I'm going to be polite but firm, friendly but firm, and just, hey, I
don't think I have to worry about it down
I
here,
know
but
the
I might
rules.
go get 2 out next week and see what happens. Maybe 3,
Yeah.
just to see. I mean, it was, a little social experiment.
I find it incredibly troubling that they're doing this because they're saying that they're looking for straw purchases
Yep.
and people acting as FFLs and stuff like
The
that.
rogue FFLs
They
out
say
there.
that they have a variety of reasons that they're pursuing this, but I think we all know that the real reason is they're trying to intimidate people and make them uncomfortable to try to get people to buy less guns because that's on their agenda at a political level. So
Which means buy more guns.
it does. Whenever the government starts to lean on people to say, you should stop buying guns, you should buy less guns, you shouldn't buy this type of guns, that's exactly what you need to go get.
Buy way many more of them. Yeah, they're gonna feel stupid when they like knock on my door with an ATF jacket and I have mine on and I answer the door and they're gonna be like, "What's going on here, buddy? Like, everything's okay here."
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Didn't you get the memo? No, they
Yeah,
sent me here.
dude. Just walk on
No,
my way out.
I
Sorry.
got this one.
Yeah,
They're good. Yeah. I already checked it. They're good.
yeah, it's fine.
Hey, it was good tonight. Good night.
My wife just poked her head in and said it was a good show tonight. Like, the show's still going.
I know, but it's not bad.
She goes, "Oh no, it's not."
It's not bad.
She's still talking to me, even though we're live broadcasting. We've had this rule for
Hi.
years.
Is the on air sign not down at the bottom of the stairs?
No, the on-air sign is too. I should put it down there. It's too bright.
It needs to be downstairs when you go on. If this sign's on,
Yeah. Well, that would. Dang it! My stuff's falling over. That is.
I hate it when my
That
stuff
was
falls
the
over.
original plan, but then I realized I don't have an outlet that's convenient down there. Hello, Mr. Floor Guy. Yes. Oh, it keeps falling over. It's the dang power cord that's plugged into the bottom. Yeah. And let's see.
Yep.
I'll be honest. If you've been watching the show, I would.
It was over at 15 minutes. No.
Oh, it was over. It didn't start until 15 minutes in.
It's Silencer Shop was sponsoring it, weren't they? Or Dead Air Silencers? That's what.
Right.
That's what Gary said. That'd be funny as crap.
Right. And did you see how I responded to that? Let me see. Can you see? Oh,
Yep.
it's too little here. That is.
Well, I saw the Pappas patch.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yep.
had to show off Pappas with Bonnie.
Yep.
And I did want to show that I do have a patch wall. I just put that up like a half hour before the show.
How do you not have like a billion patches?
I just haven't put them on yet. I can't decide what to put up there. Like, I could fill that front and back 3 times over.
The whole
I don't know
inside
what-
of my safe door is just patches, and then I've got a patch wall from G-Webs, and then I have a whole box of patches that aren't even up yet, and duplicates and everything else.
I think the floor guns must be on the floor patches because
Probably. But
I know they're down there somewhere.
speaking of patches, though, Gary's patch really lights up. It lights up a room.
Yeah.
It's bright.
Favorite suppressors of Dead Air. All right. Well, I'm going to tell Mikey next time I see him that
Yep.
Honcho Fett said his favorite suppressor.
He'll be like, Honcho Fett, holy shit.
That'll make his day.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah. Yep. That would finally get him off of his bashing of Jenny Craig. Don't know what she did to deserve all
Damn
that.
Jenny Craig.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. What else shall we
What other
talk
floor
about?
guns do I have lying around here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't flex, but I can at least bring some fun stuff in.
I
do have a keg. Listen, I do have a kegerator in my studio, so
I know. That would be a real.
That's a pretty big flex.
Trip over the floor guns with excitement. That could happen. You never know. I had to be careful when I went and got the ukulele.
Yeah,
that I
just
didn't,
leave the camera
that I
running,
didn't
Jeff.
trip over everything. Yeah, I'm looking to see what else. What else can I show people? I feel like I had such good flexing momentum, and I squandered it all.
You squandered it. No, I don't think so. It was you went right for the throat with the first couple. That was it.
Yeah, and then my momentum is completely gone now.
That's the guitar stuff brought it down a little bit. It's hard to
Oh,
go
here.
from Maxim to like Stratocaster and Gibsons and stuff.
I hear you. But did you see this? Holy crap! I mean,
Listen,
is it a PDX? No.
no, it's not.
Is it an MD9? No.
No.
You're right. It's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. I'm not gonna lie, it is cool because it's a Gibson, but the PDX and the MD9 way
It's
better.
fairly okay.
Way better.
I see where the demand is on the show.
Oh God,
all right,
so sexy.
Back to the PDX.
Stop it.
Here we go.
Stop. Oh Jesus.
Now I gotta show you this again. I just love that. Yeah.
Yep. See, back to the flexing again.
I don't get to flex very often, so I try to make the most of it when I do. Didn't know it was a show and tell. Should have joined this show. You should have. You should have.
Shame on you.
Such is life. Missed opportunities, regrets. Well, let Gibson stop a bullet. A small
It will.
bullet. So that one is.
We should test it out.
They call it ultra modern weight relief. A like old school Gibson Les Paul could be 10 or 11 or even 12 or 13 pounds. That one's supposed to be like 8.5, where they've routed out hollow cavities at various places inside the body to make it lighter.
So it's only
which
class
is
3.
cool. Like if you're wearing the guitar with a strap and playing like you're out gigging with it or something. A lot of people get back problems from that. So from a musician standpoint, I think it's pretty awesome that it has what they call the ultra modern weight relief. From the ballistic standpoint, instead of being a solid mahogany with a 5/8 inch thick maple cap on it, it's hollow. I don't think it's going to stop much of anything.
There's only one way to find out.
No, there are multiple ways to find out, and I'm all for searching the interwebs for a picture of someone else shooting one. I'm not shooting mine. That one was a train wreck when I got it. Seriously, I just have had. I haven't been able to buy Gibsons and Fenders for a while. The prices locally have just been too high, and I finally found a couple that were within the range where I could get them to list on my store, and it's because they were train wrecks, and it took me a few hours, and I have my floor guitar tools down here as well. So while I'm working, this is where I work on guitars. I clear the keyboard and everything out, and I set the guitars
on the floor.
And the tools are it's like a little folding binder that opens up, and all the tools are in it, and they're down here on the floor within arm's reach.
Yeah, it's kind of like buying that old crappy bolt action and putting a new stock on it and fixing it up. It's like you're going to find those fixer uppers in your price range, and then but you're able to fix them up. Whereas, the Fenders and Strats you're not going to be able to find in great shape within your.
It's hard.
Your price range.
Man. I've hit a couple home runs on the Gibsons. I got a Gibson SG for $400 last year, when that specific model usually goes for more like $800, and it was almost brand new. So I don't know of any guitars with built-in plate carriers. I don't know. Probably like some thrash metal bands have them. I don't know.
We try.
Yeah, that's our whole point here, is to make your life enjoyable.
Mm-hmm. That's That's what we're here for.
Pretty much. Yeah, we want to help people with the reviews. We want to help people get the stuff that's going to bring them joy. With the show, we want to talk about things and interact with people in a way that brings them joy. Unless it's illegal where you live, because, you know, joy gets paid. Joy gets $20 to make you holler. So
Damn.
when we bring her to you,
There's a couple states.
that could be illegal. So we're probably not going to do that, actually. I try to avoid doing illegal stuff. Like, I'm sure everyone, with all the laws that are out there, everyone every now and then screws up and breaks a law.
Oh,
I
yeah.
try not to. I really do.
I try not to as well, but if I do, it's going to be just below
Spectacular.
felony
No,
level.
that's what I meant. Yeah.
Right.
And unintentional. Yeah. All right. What else we want to talk about?
I don't know.
All right. I'm going to make it official. Last call for questions. It has been
There
entered
you go.
in the official comments. So that makes it real.
It is.
I
It
said
is
question.
real.
I said last call for questions. You know what? Or comments. There we go. Now that's official too. So if you have questions, you have comments, missives, or missives. There we go. If you have any of those, feel free to enter them in the chat. And
I have a comment. I think you should use your phone for your picture every time now.
I don't know. I'm getting worried.
For your video.
Even though it's plugged in, I've still gotten a warning, like the low battery warning, and I'm watching the little red battery symbol. I'm kind of thinking it's using more juice than it's getting. Maybe I can turn the screen brightness
Watch.
down a little.
Jeff's gonna vanish. Poof! Oh, he's gone.
Oh, I probably will. I probably will. So anyhow,
I'm putting it in the washing machine now, Rod. I cleaned it the Aegis because I had a bunch of salt buildup from the and then he had the video of him spraying the cleaner on it, and so I sprayed the cleaner on it, and I was like, all right, I'm throwing it in the wash now. So, I mean, the cleaner cleaned it up a bunch, but I think I don't know if it resaturated it. So I want to get the salt and the sweat off of it.
Yeah,
because it's hot down here. We sweat a lot. It's Florida.
Well, yeah. So
like this one.
I wanted to.
I don't know if you can see it a little bit.
Oh, that hat. Yeah. I get that quite a bit. The salt stains on hats. I mean, everyone remembers.
The Aegis Gun Care Cleaner stuff will, if you spray it on your hat, it'll clean it.
Wow.
So your famous visor might be salvageable.
I don't think it is, honestly. Wouldn't that be something?
That thing's probably petrified by now, dude.
Oh my goodness, it's gooey. That's the problem. Like, I took it out of the closet, put it on my head, and I was like, get this off. It's got so much sweat and dirt soaked into it. And you know, it used to be jet black, and now it's like tan, with crusty salt and dirt on it. All right.
That's why I got the new visors.
Right. And I've been wearing that, and I noticed that my new visor has got some salt stains.
It's going to happen.
Showing up on it as well.
Look at that channel that I can't get into.
I'm going to ask the.
Yes. All right. There you go.
I don't want to get too distracted here. Missive. When can we expect the Floor Guns tactical patch, sticker, T-shirt, and floor mat? Oh my goodness.
Shut you.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Oh no. The tactical patch we'll get. I can do that.
Really?
T-shirt probably not so much.
Talk to TJ. He's the creative brains behind.
I get you.
I
got you, Honcho.
Memorabilia. I'm really not. I'm not useful for much, but especially that kind of stuff. So here on the new Gear Report Firearms channel, it's been up for about a week, I think, probably. And you can see, I mean, it's only got shorts up so far, which I learned on a video. I made the decision to launch the channel with only shorts, and these are shorts And actually, I started posting them Sunday. That's when I launched the channel. So it has not even been up a week yet, because I think the first couple videos were posted when I got home from Quarter Horse Arms, and that's what these are from the
Yeah.
range day at Quarter
Yep.
Horse Arms on Sunday. So the channel launched on Sunday evening and or afternoon, and it's nothing but shorts so far. So the very next day, YouTube, in a video online, the person in charge of their search algorithm stuff admitted that they had changed the search algorithm such that the data from shorts viewing and long form video viewing is not connected. So my theory, and the theory in launching with shorts, is I can get a whole bunch of videos up there. And same thing I've done with the Camping Gear Report channel is I've got like 85 videos up there in the last 2 months. 6 of them are long form videos. The rest of them are all shorts. And the idea was to build momentum with shorts because it's so much easier to get those up there. And then they're like, oh, by the way, yeah, we turned off the link between them months ago. So
Thanks for all the
people can
work,
come watch
but
every short you have and like every one of them and watch them over and over, and they can absolutely love them. It's not going to make us show them any of your long form content.
Yep.
And I'm like, what the hell? So I put these 5 or 6 or however many shorts videos up. So there's 6 of them.
I've watched all of those.
7, 8, 9. So I've got 9 shorts videos up to launch this channel, and I think they're kind of cool videos. There's some neat stuff there.
They are.
And
I'm still
then
waiting
they're
to
like,
see
oh, yeah.
the Maxim guns fired in one of them, but whatever.
Well, I'm getting there. I wanted to build and get a little bit of an audience before I do those, because
I'd
those
start
are
off with the big boom. Boom.
well, I mean, they show in this one the setting up for the range day. You can see them. And I did put the AK with the banana mag on the Humvee for the initial shot.
I do. I
For
like that.
the thumbnail thing there.
I like that.
But I thought that kind of talks about what we're about. The Humvee and the AK sitting on the American military vehicle. It was like, that's just the type of juxtaposition I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
So anyhow, yeah, so I was going to say, if you like firearms and you're not already subscribed to the Gear Report Firearms channel, please consider checking it out. If you like what you see there, please consider subscribing, because the goal is to shift a lot of the firearms content, most of the firearms content, off of our main Gear Report channel onto the
I'm
Gear
moving
Report
over there.
Firearms channel. I'm trying to niche down, and the camping stuff on one channel, the firearms stuff on another channel, so that if you don't care about camping stuff, you don't have to see it. If you don't care about guns, you can just look at the camping stuff, and we'll have the Gear Report Sailing and a couple others. Like I have already created a variety of different accounts to launch channels. So Sailing Gear Report, Humvee Gear Report, Guitar Gear Report, or maybe it'll be Gear Report Guitars and Gear Report Sailing. I don't know. Those could still change. This was Gun Gear Report when I created it, and then I changed it to Gear Report Firearms to match the logo that TJ had made
Good
a couple
choice.
years ago.
It's a good choice.
So we already got the logo, so I'm just going to leave that. So I changed it to match that.
Looks way better. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm getting that tattooed on me right there.
Where are you getting it tattooed?
I don't know, but somewhere.
That's the real story. Not that you're getting the tattoo; it's where the tattoo.
I might put it out. We might put it out for
story.
popular opinion. Like put it to a vote. Like, where should I get that tattoo?
No regrets, right?
There we go. Like right up front, right here. There goes my business.
Yeah. All right. So, you have anything coming in the review queue? I mean, I asked that. I know the answer. I have logged in and seen that you have a bunch of stuff in the queue.
I've
What do
got
you
a
have
bunch of
anything
things.
so you're
I've got
ready
a
to
bunch of
drop?
things that I'm finishing up, like 4 things. So because I'm tired of I'm getting them all out of the queue so I can add the new things that I've got. So
Yeah.
the Wolfpack Armory, the Saltwater Arms Barracuda, the TX-22 competition, and one of the optics
Nice.
gone.
Cool.
And then all the new stuff coming in, the the DVG one, and then the DB9. I added all the new stuff the other day.
You said DVG. I gotta look through my pile of floor guns now.
It's probably one of them lying around there.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that. There it is.
Aha!
Oh, what is that? Oh.
DVG. Man, how did I miss that in the pile of floor guns? Here we go. Also, like every other firearm that we have picked up on here, completely safe and unloaded and no magazine and in a safe environment with no ammunition
That's the
present.
one. I put the
All
new Meprolite hyper brights on.
Yeah, so
So
this is the DVG one from Sky Industries and Detain. Let me try that again. That's hard to say. The DVG one from Sky Industries in Daytona Beach, Florida, USA, is their striker fired version. You know, externally it looks fairly similar to the old CPX model that they had, but this is the striker fired, the flat trigger striker fired. It's still a heavy trigger. It still has long travel, but it's smoother. It's less gritty. It's easier than the other ones that they had, and this is the one with the optics cut. That's what you see here. And something else I found. So you said that these came out easy. And
dude,
the Meprolite were hard to get in, right?
I pulled that one out with my thumb.
Right, so it's got a little set screw in the top, and I needed to shift it. I was hitting a little left, so I needed to move it over a little, and I undid it, and it almost fell out. Like as soon as I loosened the set screw,
Mine did.
I was like, "Oh my!"
I was like, I wonder how easy this is to get out. And I was, shoot,
Yeah,
there it is, gone.
yeah. All right, so anyhow, now that I knew that as part of my flex, I was forgetting something in the pile of floor guns, and it was obvious.
So the firearms channel is going to have a lot coming up here shortly. I've got a bunch of shorts too.
Right.
I had to get a bunch of shorts too. I got to put up.
Yeah.
I just can't get into the firearms end of it.
Yeah, and we're gonna have to set that up so that you have access.
I mean,
I don't remember how to do that, but I'm gonna figure that out.
Oh, I have no idea how to do it. I can just send them to you, and you can. Just like, what are all these emails from TJ? Oh.
I bet it's in advanced settings.
Probably.
No, that doesn't look like it. Maybe it's under account.
So you guys are going to get you're getting the play-by-play, everybody.
Oh, there it goes. Channel managers.
Am I in?
Hold on, keep your pants on.
I don't have any pants on.
Account, limited to YouTube. View general account info. Manage permissions for users. Here we go.
He's like, not doing it. Done.
Gotta log in. Well, and it's like I am debating, should I even share the screen while I'm doing this?
Yeah, see, Honcho, I agree. I don't. It's Florida. Most of us don't wear pants at all anyways.
Hope I'm getting the right one here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you a manager. How's that?
Sweet.
All right.
Trey upped my position the other night on the show. He said, I am the executive director of snacks and beverages now.
Who said that?
Trey,
Really?
that's what he said. He gave me a promotion. I guess without your consent, so I don't know.
I just got those laser engraved business cards for you.
I haven't changed any of it. Trey just said that's what I should be.
You can't see this, can you? It's too small.
Hell no, I can't see it, dude.
It's got like a little logo. I'm assuming that's the correct. I hope I got the right one here.
Sure.
Oh yeah, it's the TJ Gear Report. That's good.
Okay.
All right, you've been invited to be a
All
manager.
right. Awesome.
Who else wants to be a manager? Anyway, I got the control panel open. No one.
Nope.
Okay. Well, we're gonna.
Gary hadn't nuked anybody yet, so we're still good.
Gary.
See, Crystal popped in. You see, Crystal popped in with the right amount of yo's way back when we started.
Right, and I didn't recognize that, and I feel bad about it.
Yeah. She's probably asleep by now, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's
she's not watching.
Yeah.
She tunes in and she's like, I've had enough.
She didn't open the door and say, hey, I just wanted to let you know I'm going to bed. It was a good show. You guys were funny.
No.
We still are. The show's
I know.
still
We were funny, Jeff. We're not funny anymore, apparently.
I know.
My feelings are hurt.
And
oh God, no.
That was a short.
I was so scared for just a second. I was like, what is it? He's forgetting which camera angle he has, and it's going to be a big surprise for everybody. And all of a sudden you're like,
and I was like, crap, I am wearing pants, aren't I?
I don't know why this video got pulled off of YouTube. Oh, I know why.
Yeah.
Somebody forgot to blur some stuff out there.
Yep. Yeah. Or why it got so popular. Yeah. I don't know why the channel blew up overnight, huh?
Yeah.
You were watching the show. Did you see something?
I don't know. I looked at the OnlyFans. Does that make any difference?
Yeah. I don't know. Okay.
Is that why you put mini LFA on your title? Listen, the camera takes a couple inches off, just saying.
Oh, my goodness. All right. I think we're at a point where we probably need to shut this down. I got a bunch of floor guns I need to put away.
Apparently you do, yeah. So you can even get out of the room.
Yeah, well, and I don't want anyone to think that I really have floor guns. Like, I picked up the bag out of the secure gun room, brought it and set it there so that I would have it available.
It was so much cooler it's so much cooler saying you had floor guns.
And they're all going back. They're all going back in the safe now.
Okay.
Listen, I never denied that I missed having Honcho Fett around. That
no.
Rumors of our nonchalant stance on the absence of Honcho Fett were largely fabricated on the spot. They were not correct.
Oh, Honcho's out. See you, sir. I think we're getting ready to head out too.
We are. And with that, we're going to shut her down. We'll see you next week at, in theory, it'll be 9 p.m. Eastern time.
9-ish. Just say 9-ish, like whenever.
Bro. So I next week, I got to remember, reboot the internet, reboot the computer. I'll do those both at about 9:30.
I'll call you Thursday.
Dude, I'm baffled though. Like, I see the little light on the box for the microphone. The mic, I swung it way out of the way, but as I talk in it, the little green light comes on that shows the box is getting signal. It's hooked up to the computer. I see when I unplug it, it goes away out of the list.
Right.
For
and that's where
Melon.
Yeah, the other day I had that issue. Like I said, I went into all the microphone settings. I'm like, I see me talking and I see the green thing moving.
Yep.
But people can't hear me.
I don't see the green bar moving. I see the light on the box, on the physical box, but not the green bar.
No, because I always go into the settings and double check, but I see it is.
I think the problem is that I didn't have the USB interface box, because this is my bougie, high end.
Oh, I know.
48 volt phantom power you know,
One last flex for the evening, everybody.
yeah. I mean, what everyone doesn't use a $400 microphone for their broadcast.
No, I've got my $20 set of headsets.
Yeah. Well, apparently I don't use it either. Thank you, Rod. I appreciate your low standards. Um,
Yeah, enjoy the
count
stogie,
on
sir.
we count on people with low standards, actually. But anyhow, yeah. If it weren't for companies just showering me with review products, I wouldn't have 99% of the stuff that I flex with. But that I'd like to say that is some evidence that I'm not a complete and total failure at this. That I have accumulated some things that I can flex with. So
I would say you've worked for it.
oh my goodness, yes, I have. Yeah, and if I had kept my normal job, making the money I was making, instead of doing this, I'd have all of this stuff, like multiples of everything. I'd have so much more stuff. I'd have so much
Just
more money.
buy it.
I would legit flex. I mean,
Look at my scar.
yeah. I mean, I don't. Yeah. People don't understand. People tell, oh my, you get all this stuff free. Like, no, you don't get it.
No, they don't.
A company sent me to school to get an MBA because that's the kind of career path I was on. I was making lots of money. If I were still doing that kind of stuff, I'd be making lots more money by now. I could buy anything I wanted for all this stuff. And now I have to like work my ass off doing reviews to get little things. And I don't want to sound unappreciative, but it's the point is I work way harder for way less than I used to. But I do that because I enjoy this more than what I was doing.
Right.
Being the spreadsheet
which is a big
guy,
plus factor. If you enjoy it, you don't mind doing it
being the
as much.
spreadsheet guy in the finance department of a Swiss pharmaceutical company was a nightmare. And they paid me wonderfully. I owned a yacht and a Jaguar and a Corvette and, but I hated life. So
Yeah.
now I own a fleet of Priuses.
Which right now, that's flexing too, bastard.
It is, yeah, and a kind of cool Humvee and conversion vans. I've still got some cool stuff. I got a bunch of guitars, but I only get them so I can sell them. So, I work way too hard to make a few dollars on each of those. So it's what it is. But I'm having a blast doing it. I get to do shows like this. I get to hang out with TJ. I get to hang out with all the people in the comments here. I mean, I figure hanging out with TJ, that makes up for at least 50 grand worth of money that I would have been making.
Easy.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. And with that, we're going to shut it down. We'll be back next week, 9:00 on Thursday. That's Eastern time. We'll see you then. Please go check out Camping Gear Report on YouTube. Check out Gear Report Firearms channel on YouTube. Go check out all the new stuff we've been publishing and hit all the different social media. Oh, I posted some reels on Instagram today that are highly entertaining, in my own personal opinion. You should go check those out. It's the only place you're going to see them is on Insta because
I'm going to have to go look after this
platform. Yep. All right. And with that, we're going to leave you for now. Until next time, which camera do I point out? That one?
Yep, that's the one.
That one. Okay. We'll see you at the range.